all agree that illicit trade is a thriving business in our country, both in cigarettes and vaping, and enforcement is very weak in our country. Let's just admit it. Aminin na natin, it's very weak. So we have a few recommendations. We'll just flash it on the screen. And this is primarily to DTI. And time again, we are saying to enhance enforcement of regulations under the vape law. Number 2, implement the flavor ban under Republic Act number 11467 and the Department of Justice Opinion number 8. I think we should already work as one government. I know it's an opinion, but it's an opinion that is in favor of a healthy populace. So with that in mind, let's implement that opinion. If somebody wants to challenge that, then let them challenge it. But in the eyes of the government, we want to protect the youth. Number 3, conduct market analysis to determine the extent of non-compliance to regulations. Earlier on, we asked the opinion of our friends from the industry. Maganda yun, meron tayong pulso. Pero wala tayong data. Wala tayong hard analysis. Wala tayong surveys. And this is what the DTI should also do under the law. So that you can recommend to us concrete policies that we can implement and also fund. Ang trabaho ng Senado, maglagay ng pondo. So we call upon the DTI to already conduct market analysis on vapor products. And then lastly, and I will file a resolution to make this effective, create an interagency task force against illicit trade on accessible products, particularly cigarettes and vape products. This is a recommendation from BIR. So we'll file a resolution to that effect. I think we need to sound the alarm bells right now. And the course of action is to create that interagency task force led by the DTI, because primarily the vape, we need to address the vape issue. But this interagency task force, I will propose to the Senate to come up with concrete funding. Sana multi-year funding so that we can create sustainability. But it's important to create this specialized task force to address this problem in illicit trade, both cigarettes and vape. We're already entering a very dangerous phase, and we need concrete actions. So with that, yes, Mr. Jetro?
With regard to the fourth recommendation, can we make it an interagency task force on the 3 sin products, sugar sweetened beverage, tobacco, and alcohol? That's just a recommendation on my part.
So we'll take note of
to
your
make it more comprehensive.
Yeah, we'll take note of your recommendation. But the 4 hearings already that we conducted, it's obvious that government is not doing enough to address illicit trade, both in cigarettes and vaping. But right now, because of the uptick in the youth, we're going to address through taxation the increase in vaping prevalence among the youth, because we want to change the behavior of the youth in so far as vaping is concerned, especially that 120,000 new. Bago lang yun, ha? Ibig sabihin, ito siguro mga bata pa ito eh, no? I want to stop that. Dapat wala ng mga adolescents pumapasok sa mga vaping activities. So with that, any last words? Yes, Dr. Dance?
Are there going to be recommendations on the rollback of tobacco tax? Kasi the Syntax Coalition recommends setting health targets and estimating optimal tax rates based on models that have been proven effective, rather than just a random discussion of the Laffer curve. So we're hoping there will also be resolutions on the rollback of tobacco tax.
Dr. Dance, I don't agree that Mr. Laffer will destroy the youth of this country. I don't agree. Mr. Laffer can present his models elsewhere, but not in the Philippines. Kawawa naman yung mga kabataan natin.
I agree po. It's not a model.
No,
That's the main problem.
like
It's
like I said in the beginning, the committee report will focus on vapes. We will increase vape taxes and change it to a unitary system. Of course, there's an appeal to some of our colleagues on the rates. We will study that very carefully. And at the same time, we will make sure that enforcement, maybe outside of the legislation, but enforcement will be strengthened. We will propose additional funding for the enforcement agencies so that they can work properly together and work effectively together. So that's the direction.
Mr. Chair, there are provisions in 11360 on the rollback of tobacco tax, and that is a major concern for the healthcare professional organizations, because if this is subjected to a bicameral committee hearing, then that provision can be used to actually implement a rollbacks of tax.
Like I said in the beginning of the hearing, Dr. Dance, as long as I'm the chairman of this committee, I will not agree to include that cigarette provision in the BICAM report. If we don't agree, then so be it. So be it. Then we'll talk again during the 20th Congress.
Thank
So
you,
that's
Mr.
the
Chair.
ruling of the chair. Right. All right. Thank you very much for your time. We'll suspend the hearing for now. If we need to call for another hearing, we'll do so. At maraming salamat po sa inyong oras. Thank you.